So it's a rainy day, very stormy out, but today is the king's tide. It is the highest tide of the year and the lowest tide of the year. In fact, tomorrow will be the absolute lowest tide of the king's tide. It lasts for like 3 days. And I'm very excited. I wanted to go to the sea crater with my mom. That was the plan. But I'm leaning on just going towards Pacifica and being close to the beach. And then that way, if the rain comes or the storm comes, that's inevitably coming all day, we'll be a little bit closer to the car. And so we don't get trapped on like a three mile hike on the beach to the crater. So we'll see what the weather's looking like. I know the lowest tide today is at 4:20 p.m. Imagine that. Which means that we would have to start hiking that sea crater at 2 p.m. So that means that we would need from 2 p.m. until 6 p.m. manageable weather. And so if it's like torrential downpouring like it was all night last night, then that's a no-go. So I'm thinking maybe Pacifica might be the play, because you could literally park next to the beach. You could go check it out. There's tide pools. There's a lot of cool stuff to see. And there's also the abandoned ghost town out there that I've been to many of times. If you follow my channel for the last year, you've seen the abandoned ghost town in Pacifica a number of times. It's a great spot. There's actually a sea cave too that I wouldn't mind going to on a day like today. So I think I'm leaning towards that just because the weather, it's going to make it really slippery and very wet. So anyways, thanks for watching. Stay tuned. I just did all my edits last night. I'm caught up all the way up until I think literally to yesterday. So I'm feeling very accomplished with that, thankfully. Sometimes, guys, I could go like 4 or 5 days and then it's like I have 3 hours of videos that I have to edit if I don't do it every single day. So sometimes it gets to be a little bit overwhelming. But nonetheless, we soldiered up and we edited all night and had a fun time watching these videos, man. Sometimes it's a lot. It's like, dude, I film for 3 hours. I have to listen to myself talk for 3 hours. Who wants to do that? But anything to keep it going, and to just keep the energy flowing, the spirits high, the juices running. We need to keep posting. We need to keep dropping, and we need to keep putting out driving across America, as well as the adventures. And so if you guys are not following me on Instagram, please follow me at FloridaJesus_, and same with TikTok until they take it away, if they take it away. And go check my YouTube shorts. If you guys like my long form, maybe you haven't seen a lot of the shorts. They're pretty cool. I've got 140 adventures I've done so far where followers tell me where to go next. And so super proud and accomplished, super proud and feeling accomplished, I should say, that I've made it this far. And I'm very grateful, and I give God all the glory. And anything that you see that you like, you could attribute that to God guiding me, and anything that you see that you don't like, you could attribute that to me, the person, just having flaws, you know, my flesh and my flaws. And so we're still working on a lot of stuff, trying to figure out a game plan for this next week. Very excited to see what the future brings. I mean, gosh, there's so many places I haven't gone yet. There's so many people that have messaged me to go here and there that I haven't been able to get to their spots or try their food and stuff like that. And so I'm very excited. Sometimes these rainy days, they yield a lot of results when it comes to editing and catching up on messages. So looking like it's going to be kind of one of those days, and we'll see what happens when the tide rolls in, or actually rolls out for the low tide. It's probably really, really high right now, to be honest. So all right, guys, the weather has officially cleared up for a little bit, but it's still very, very misty over in San Francisco. You can kind of see in the distance, really can't. The silhouette of the city is over there. The Golden Gate Bridge is like right there somewhere, Alcatraz. But yeah, check this out. Pretty cool spot, the Port of Richmond. All right, guys, this building looked kind of interesting. There's no windows. It's all like cement. I'm guessing it's something to do with the port. It says haunted right there. Open this building. Man, they're tempting me to like see if it's haunted in there or what is it. This is like an abandoned looking pier structure. Oh wow, that's pretty cool. What is this? Like a movie theater? Oh, what? Narrow War. Panera Warlords? Hold up. Yo, what the heck? Panera was in the wart industry? That's crazy. Yeah, this says secure area over here. Man, these buildings look old and shot. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not about to go to work in some metal, rusted, broken window building like that. That's crazy. But nah, we're right here, right next to the Red Oak Bakery, which to my knowledge is a historical place, historical boat. Go on there. Yeah. Some cool, unique spots in Richmond, California. Yeah, this says fire lane, no parking, ship hours. Winter 10 a.m. to 3. Last tour 2 p.m. Okay, so maybe you can go on there. It's like a tour. Pretty cool. As you can see, it's cleared up. And you can actually see the Golden Gate Bridge in the distance. Pretty excited. Oh. Because it cleared up, we're gonna go to the Sea Crater. We're just gonna go for it and try our best, and hopefully we make it there and it doesn't storm us out. But it will be a very low tide, so it's a good time to go. It's gonna make it really easy to walk to it. But yeah, just enjoying the views down this hill on my way to the crater. I'm coming from the Richmond area, and it's absolutely beautiful out. Get a nice glimpse of the Golden Gate. You can see that there's a lot of big redwoods over here in Point Reyes. Not quite in Point Reyes yet, but I think I'm about 30 minutes out. But yeah, this is one of my favorite parts of the drive. There's a creek underneath. It's flowing pretty nice right now with this rain the last, 2-3 days. And that's what got me thinking that the Alamere Falls might be a move later because of the rain and whatnot. And for those that followed me earlier this year, I've done a couple videos there. That place is really cool. I haven't been back since, but yeah, I would love to go back there and check it out. But it's a wet one today. It's gonna make it interesting on the beach. I'm sure it'll be nice and cold and chilly, but we are gonna go full send and try and hit this Sea Crater and time it. It's currently 1:52 Pacific time, and the lowest tide is at 4:20. So that means that I've got like about an hour, or I'm sorry, about 2 hours ish to be able to get to the crater before the tide starts coming back. And so, yeah, as you can see the creek over there, we're gonna have to hustle. And I'm meeting my mom, pretty excited. I know she's excited. She's wanted to see the Sea Crater ever since I went there. But yeah, look at these beautiful trees. It's a lush green drive out of San Rafael, headed west towards Point Reyes Seashore. Lemon Tower Beach is the checkpoint, and I want to say from there to the crater is a three-ish mile walk, maybe 3.5. And so, yeah, it's definitely a decent little hike in the sand. There's no elevation. You don't have to worry about any of that. And if you've followed me, then you've seen the Sea Crater, more than likely. And if you haven't seen it, then you should check it out, because I got a couple videos that I've done at the Sea Crater as well. Anyways, I had to show you all a little bit of this greenery back here, some of the scenery. Drop a like if you're watching. I appreciate it. And if you're new to the channel, if you're not subscribed, subscribe. I'm traveling across America, and we're on day 30, so stay tuned. The rain has come and gone this whole drive. It just came back and now it's gone, but yeah, it's super green out here right now. January is the greenest month in California. That's what they say. It's when all that rain coming in. Yeah, I just wanted to show you guys a little bit of the scenery and the greenery. All right, guys. Ooh, look at this tree. Sorry. The road is closed to Point Reyes. Shaking my head. I've got 2 hours and 10 minutes to figure out where I'm going for this King's Tide, because that's the lowest tide. And yeah, the sea crater is off. We are not doing the sea crater because the road to the sea crater is closed. So we're gonna figure something out, and stay tuned. All right, guys. 0 for 2, man. The Point Reyes seashore is just off limits today. We were trying to make it to the tip of the island, which I will screenshot for you right here. And yeah, the road was closed. Unfortunately, that's two roads in a row that were closed. So all good. I have a backup plan, and we are headed there right now. All right, guys, can't make this up. This is the third route that we took today that there was like road closure with trees. I'm guessing it was a bad storm. But yeah, look, I see why they won't let us go. It's risky, but dang, bro, I could squeeze the egg right through there. All right, we're gonna turn around and figure out a game plan. All right, guys, as you can see, it is a very cloudy, windy, stormy day during this King's Tide, but the sun is finding its way out. We have struck out 0 for 3, and we were about to go to another spot, but honestly, it's just getting pretty cold and windy, and we're like, man, maybe that's a sign. So tomorrow's another day. There's still a King's Tide tomorrow. It'll be the lowest one of them all. Very excited for that. But yeah, it's absolutely beautiful seeing these waves crash. See right there. Look at that. So I ended up getting out of the car to go to the bathroom right here, and I stepped without looking into this disgusting mud puddle. My left foot got soaked. But yeah, we are on our way to Mill Valley. We're gonna get some food and chill, kind of regroup and figure out a plan.